Alright guys, working on this one TV dash here for my convertible, and some of the labels were coming off, peeling back. This was from Jupiter.com, and you can see there's the label, and these things over time, they're stick-ons, they just peel off. So instead of making some, I just took some dry transfers and I stuck them on there, and they look just as good in my opinion. You can see these ones are the stick-ons, and these are all dry transfers. Okay, you can see I use standoffs, and because it's not level, the dash inside, it's got a little bit, I had to use one size a little bit longer to get it to be flush. I'll show you what I mean. When it's in here like this, one side's just a little bit higher on one side, so gotta play around with it. So the standoffs is what I'll use, and I'll epoxy them in place, okay, for the voice box. And you can see the countdown, the wires I just kind of ran through here. And the electronics are installed on one side. Alright, let me flip this over real quick. Okay. Paint job came out real nice on the dash. I think it came out better on the dash than it did the car. And that's how it looks, nice and flush in there. No gaps. I already have the TV in the car ready to go, ready to mount in there. This thing, I think I got this from KRW, I think, online somewhere. It's plastic, kind of cheapy. I prefer it to be metal, but I don't know how well this will stand up against the elements, the sun and all that. And there's not really a way to mount this, so what I did was just put double-sided tape under it, and hopefully it'll stay in place. And also, these things are not flush, it's not flat, it's kind of at an angle, so it doesn't sit right, so it kind of wants to stick up and wants to lift up on you. So I don't like that either. So yeah, see, if you go flat, see how that is sticking up, and if you go here, it sticks up in the front. Not a very good design in my opinion. At least not to mount it without cutting out here. It should be, they should be making these where they sit flat to this level, so when you go install it, you're not wrestling with it, to go flat, because you can see this thing is just, yeah, the design is not good. I mean, they look cool. The text on there is perfect. It's just and the plastic's kind of flimsy. Again, I don't know how long that's going to last in the sun, but I mean, it looks good. But yeah, they need to make them flatter than this. This just doesn't sit flat, so we'll see on that. And then, yeah, let's check the voice box. This thing will mount right up here, kind of like that. Okay, you can see my new dry transfers. Yeah, they look okay. It's not perfect, but it's alright. Okay, so now I gotta pop this one in, and I should be done. I can start wiring this up. Yeah, we're getting there real fast. So this is real easy to install. The little L bracket there, it just slides in, and then two bolts, one here, one here, one here, and one there, and this thing's nice and snug, not going anywhere. See that? That's how easy it is to install when you do it like that, and flip it over. Okay, and you can see there's no gap in here. It's nice and flush, nice and tight. And I did use Lexan. This is a Lexan cover, because to me that's more professional looking than just putting templates that are made out of plastic that can easily scratch. You don't see modern day cars with the instrument panel empty without a cover. So that's why I installed the Lexan cover, because to me it just makes it look factory. When you just have it with the templates, and a lot of people will argue and say they like it better with the templates. But come on, you guys, we're really replicating the show, but we want it to last, right? If we do it just like the show, it's not going to last. You're gonna have to repair these every so often. You know, you're gonna get paint chips, stuff's gonna fade off. So just protect your stuff with some Lexan plexiglass. Trust me, in the long run, if you're gonna keep your kit car, it'll make a difference. And these are not cheap. So anyways, that's the dash. Pretty easy to install those. The hardest thing really is the voice box, but I'm going to be using the standoff, so shouldn't be too hard. Use some nice marine epoxy, something that's for fiberglass. Put it on the end of these standoffs. Set it behind there where you want it lined up, and let it, you know, sit for a few hours and or for a day. Let it cure, and you should be good. You should be able to unscrew these and take it off if you want to later once the standoffs are dried. But yeah, so I'll be gluing this on next, and I'll leave this alone. I won't peel the sticky stuff off yet until I got this all wired up. But yeah, that's it for now.